Hey everyone, welcome back to BRB Building Your Brand with Steph and Sky. Today we're diving into how to create a memorable client experience. This is such an important topic because it's those unforgettable experiences that turn clients into your loyal customers. But before we get started, we are bringing in a new segment into each of our episodes. So we're just going to be talking about our weekly highlights and happenings and all that's going on in our world.
So I actually have a perfect story to kick it off from this past week. So as you may or may not know, I recently moved into an apartment and part of the deal was that the first 2 months of rent were free. So this will be my third month living here, and as I was going to pay rent online, I noticed there was no balance. And of course, it sounded great not having to pay it, but I had to do what I felt was right, and I also didn't want them charging me for 2 months of rent down the line.
And I know that you're absolutely crazy, but let me guess, you told them about your mistake, right?
Yep, I marched myself right down to the office to tell them that they charged me too little, and you know what? I felt like a great Samaritan doing it.
I mean, you obviously did the right thing, but I'm sure very few, if anyone, would have said anything.
I think you're probably right, and she did say that to me when I told her, but that was my good act for the week, and I'm really hoping I get some good karma from this.
Yes, we're just gonna hope for all of the good karma headed your way. Um, so I have another thing that I want to talk about. This is just something funny. I don't know if you've seen the trend on TikTok about eyebrow blindness and the filter that goes along with it. Have you
No,
seen
but
that?
I've seen the like blind like what's my blindness trend going around.
Okay, yeah, that's the other one. So there's one about eyebrow blindness, and then there's a filter on TikTok that you can apply to your face, and it shows you where your eyebrows are supposed to line up. So because I am a little older than you, we plucked the crap out of our eyebrows when we were younger, so they don't really grow in the way that they're supposed to. So I was like, you know what? I'm just gonna try this out. I'm gonna see how it goes. And oh my lord, when I tell you that it was so far off from what it should be, like pretty much my eyebrows should have been coming in over here. And it was saying that I should like get rid of like half of the ends over here. I was like, no thanks, I can't do that. Um, so I took my eyebrow pencil and I just like I started drawing it in to show what it would look like. I'm gonna have to find a picture of this. We'll have to post it in here. I looked like I was in a perpetual state of anger all day long. And it was like I used this permanent, well, not permanent, but it was like a more permanent eyebrow pencil. It was more like kind of like a Sharpie. I couldn't get it off and I had meetings to be in all day. So I'm like sitting on these video calls and I'm like, oh my gosh, everyone must think I am so angry. They probably have no idea what's going on with my face right now. But it was hysterical. We'll definitely find a picture to put in here. But if you haven't tried it, I mean, your eyebrows are like perfection, but
Well, thank you.
you
I
have to
haven't
go
tried
looking
it.
for it.
I haven't tried it, but I want to now.
I know, right? And then what about the girls that are like, what is my blindness? I'm like, you're bold because I don't want to know. No one tell me.
Yeah, agree.
Meanwhile, these girls are like gorgeous. I'm like, okay, there's
Yes.
nothing wrong with you. Calm down.
I feel like some people probably are doing it just, for the attention, but
For sure. For sure. But yeah, so if you're feeling bored one night, just check it out. It gave me and Eric a good laugh. And one of my friends was like, "Do you want me to tell you the truth?" Because I was like, "Let me know how they look." And she's like, "Do you want the truth or do you want me to wait and let you know later?" And I was like, "Never mind. I know that they don't look good. We're just gonna pretend this didn't happen."
Well, I think
So,
your eyebrows look perfectly fine how they are.
well, thank you. Um, I also should probably find a picture. We'll have to put pictures in here of what they look like after I penciled them in and also what they look like when I used to pluck the heck out of them.
Oh,
Because
yes, I want to see
boy, that was a dark time in my life.
that.
So, anyway, let's go back to the topic at hand for today. So, Sky, do you want to get us started?
Yeah, so I think because we are living in a very digital age, consumers have more choices than ever before. So products and services can often feel commercialized, with price becoming a major deciding factor. And this is especially challenging for small businesses competing against larger established players.
Yeah, and I think that this is where the customer experience becomes a real game changer. So it's about going beyond, simply offering a product or service and instead creating a positive, memorable interaction with your brand at every touch point throughout the process. So that's from the initial discovery to the post-purchase support.
And a few reasons why customer experience or CX matters for small businesses include a well crafted CX strategy will set you apart from competitors. So, by focusing on building relationships and exceeding expectations, you create a loyal customer base, more likely to choose you and advocate for your brand. So, think of it like word of mouth marketing, but on steroids. And also, happy customers become repeat customers. So, by creating a positive experience, you encourage them to come back for more and even explore other products or services that you offer. This translates to sustainable growth for your business. And also, in today's world, online reviews hold immense power. So, a positive CX experience naturally leads to positive reviews, which in turn attracts new customers.
Yeah, and I think that within this extensive landscape of the customer experience, there are two key areas that are going to hold some immense power for small businesses, and that's the personalization and security. So, for the personalization side, imagine, you're remembering a customer's name, their purchase preferences or past interaction. This level of personalization really creates a sense of connection. It shows your customers that you value them. It's also going to allow you to tailor your communication and your offerings to their specific needs. And it's ultimately going to lead to a more satisfying experience. And then on the security side, so I mean, we're living in pretty much a fully digital world at this point, right? So security breaches are a growing concern. When a customer trusts you with their personal information or financial details, you have a responsibility to safeguard it. So, taking steps to ensure data security demonstrates your trustworthiness, and it's going to build a foundation of trust and, in turn, fostering a long term relationship with your client.
And by focusing on these two areas within your CX strategy, you can create a powerful competitive advantage for your small business.
I'd have to agree, and I'm going to go a little off topic here for a quick second, but even just yesterday in the mail, I got something about a data breach for one of, I think it was like life insurance or something like that, saying that there was a data breach back in April. So obviously they try their hardest to safeguard the information, but because they weren't fully able to and someone breached the system, now they're offering, um, you know, like credit. What is that called? Like a credit, what's the word I'm looking for? Credit monitoring. Thank you.
Never mind.
So with that, they're taking that step of like, okay, hey, if something happens, like here's what you're covered up to, and it tells you will cover, I think it was like $1 million or whatever in damages. So just little things like that can go a long way. Sometimes it's unavoidable, but obviously you want to make sure that you're safeguarding people's information. Um, so now talking about, some practical ways to implement the strategies we were talking about before. Do you want to kick that off?
Yeah, so first let's dive into personalization. So, one effective method is to leverage customer relationship management or CRM softwares. So, this allows you to track customer interactions and preferences, enabling you to offer personalized recommendations and communication. It's like having a digital memory bank for each client.
Yeah, that's a great point. So another way to personalize is through personalized marketing emails. So instead of generic newsletters, segment your email list based on customer behavior and preferences. So this way, your emails are going to be more relevant and engaging to each recipient.
And don't forget about social media. So, engaging with your audience on a personal level by responding to comments, liking posts, sharing user generated content can go a long way. It shows that there's a human behind the brand who values their customers.
Yeah, and then moving on to the security side of it. So ensuring that your website has the SSL certification is a must. This not only is going to secure data, but it also boosts customer confidence. Regularly updating your software and using strong passwords are also simple yet effective ways to protect customer information.
Absolutely. Also, being transparent about your data policies can help build trust. So, let your customers know how you collect, use, and protect their data. This transparency can alleviate concerns and strengthen your relationship with them.
Another aspect of the customer experience that we should touch on is efficient communication. So, quick and effective communication can make or break a customer's experience. Implementing chatbots for immediate responses, providing multiple contact methods, and ensuring prompt follow-ups are crucial.
Yeah, and don't underestimate the power of surprise and delight. So, small gestures like sending a thank you note, a birthday discount, or a complimentary upgrade can leave a lasting impression. These little acts show your customers that you appreciate their business.
That's actually a fantastic tip. And also make sure your customer service team, if you have one, is well trained. You want them to go above and beyond in solving these customer issues. As we know, a single positive interaction can turn a one time buyer into a loyal customer.
Yeah, and lastly, always seek feedback. So conduct surveys, read reviews, listen to what your customers are saying. Use this feedback to continually improve your CX strategy. Showing that you care about their opinions and are willing to make changes based on their suggestions can significantly boost customer satisfaction.
I think these are all excellent strategies. Creating a memorable client experience is all about making your customers feel valued and understood at every step of their journey with your brand.
And I think by focusing on personalization, security, efficient communication, and continuous improvement, small businesses can create experiences that not only meet but exceed customer expectations.
I would have to agree. Well, I think that is all we have for today's episode. It was a quick one, but we hope that you took something away about creating a memorable client experience here.
Yeah, thanks for tuning in, everyone. Be sure to like and subscribe to our channel for more tips on building your brand.
And follow us on social media. You can find us on Facebook, Instagram, TikTok, YouTube, and LinkedIn.
See you next time.
Bye. Yeah.
I like can barely wear my hair like in a ponytail anymore because it's like too tight on my head.
Oh my God. Okay, I thought I was going insane because every time I wear my hair up in like a bun or
Mhm.
ponytail or whatever, I have to take it down within like an hour. It
I
hurts
was
so
gonna
bad. Chase, you're gonna get kicked out because you are making too many mouth noises.
say, is your phone in dark mode?
No, it used to be.
Mm,
I used to love
all
everything dark and now I like everything light.
I have all dark.
Oh my God. What was wrong with me? Why couldn't I remember that word?
What do I do with that part? Do I keep it all in?
I don't know.